Natalie, the former top security officer at the North Bergen Housing Authority is now suing officials there, claiming they're corrupt, running a, quote, criminal enterprise. Our chief investigative reporter, Jonathan Dienst, is here now asking officials tough questions. And Jonathan, trying to find out why the man who was fired amidst allegations of corruption now pointing his finger right back at that agency.
Yeah, David, in the wake of our reports, Jeffrey Santini was fired amid no-show job allegations. The former housing security director is now claiming whistleblower status in a lawsuit. His claims that housing authority administrators, not him, were really the ones ripping off taxpayers and some poor families. As you know, sir, Mr. Santini filed a lawsuit.
North Bergen's Mayor Nicholas Sacco, along with Hudson County freeholder Anthony Vinieri, at first did not want to stop to speak with us about the ongoing corruption questions at North Bergen's Housing Authority. But after the mayor left the National Night Out Against Crime celebration at the Housing Authority, we received a call that the mayor would answer some questions after all. Among them, new allegations raised in a lawsuit by the now fired housing security director. He claims officials at times don't follow the waiting list in awarding housing to needy families. In previous I-Team reports, 6 insiders alleged some in need were passed over to give apartments to the mayor's supporters.
There's no truth apartments were given out politically, no truth whatsoever to that. So whoever said that, and I know who it was, basically lied.
It was the former deputy director of the Housing Authority that said it, along with those 5 other current and former insiders.
The politics of moving people in and skipping people on the list, it was just getting out of control.
Santini was fired after no-show job allegations were raised by those insiders. In his lawsuit, the former security chief agrees with his critics on at least one point, alleging management at the Housing Authority is corrupt. The mayor disagrees.
He's been terminated, and he's fighting back. I have a lot of faith that they didn't do anything wrong. However, that'll all be decided in court.
The fired Santini claims Housing Authority officials intentionally violated HUD waiting list rules, turned a blind eye to drug dealing, and engaged in nepotism. A housing spokesman says in part, the North Bergen Housing Authority denies the allegations being made by Santini in this retaliatory lawsuit, and we will vigorously defend against it in court. Santini also says he should not have been fired amid no-show job allegations because top officials knew he had multiple other jobs, including being an aide to county freeholder Vinieri, a constable, a health inspector in Weehawken, and the animal control officer in 6 different towns. Despite allegations of misusing taxpayer dollars, Mayor Sacco says he still supports Santini and his $160,000 contract to be North Bergen's animal control officer.
He can be reached any time, night or day. So I feel very confident that he does a great job, and I don't see that the two are intertwined.
The Housing Authority has conducted 2 investigations into the corruption allegations raised in our I-Team reports, but to date, they have not released the taxpayer-funded findings, citing privacy concerns of some workers. Santini declined to be interviewed, and he's not been charged with any crime, but his lawsuit alleges the Housing Authority attorney lied in accusing him of criminal wrongdoing. Jonathan Dienst, News 4 New York.
All right.